Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Hey guys, welcome to Trenee's Way. I'm Trey.
And I'm Trenee.
So let's get it started.
Yeah, in today's video, we're going to be doing a relationship Q&A. So like questions, we asked people on our social medias to ask questions that they want to hear from us. So.
All right. So first question. Oh, it's not really a question, but tell us your love story. So, well,
basically, we have been competing in speech and debate for, I guess we were both competing around the same amount of time, but we hadn't met each other until junior year at nationals. And I mean, the first time that we met, we actually didn't like each other.
No, I hated this.
I didn't like him just because I thought he was cocky.
Yeah, she was talking. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But long story short, senior year, we kind of like we started competing against each other more, so then we kind of started just naturally talking more as friends. And then the second time nationals came around, I guess that's it happened.
It just I said through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next question. What do you guys fight about? I mean, like,
what do we fight about?
What do we fight about?
Like little things.
It's just random like small things. We're not gonna like yell at each other all the time. We're not much for that, but
yeah, we don't yell at each other. It's mostly just like talking. Just like, hey, you did this thing, I ain't like it.
Yeah, it lets the word, problem solution. What's your favorite thing about each other, and least favorite thing about each other?
You can start.
Okay, so I think my favorite thing about you would have to be, I think, just your personality altogether.
Aww.
Because it's like. No, because you're such a dope person and you're a genuine person. You truly care, and you're not just fake with it. You don't just fake care about people. You're really genuine, and you want to see people be the best they can be. I guess least favorite thing about you.
That's cute.
Would have to be. I'm not a very sarcastic person, so I guess. It had to be that, just because sometimes I don't understand what she's saying. And
I'm very sarcastic. So, okay. My favorite thing about you, I think would probably have to be your ability to always make me like smile and laugh no matter what. Like I could be having the worst day, but like once I see him, it's raps. Like I'm happy all over it. And my least favorite thing about you would be the fact that you don't understand my sarcasm. Because every single time I make a sarcastic joke, it's no longer funny because I gotta explain it because he doesn't understand it.
If you could change one thing about your partner, what would it be? I don't know. I guess you'd be a little less sarcastic.
I'd make you more sarcastic.
Okay, well, you know what it is. What initially attracted you guys to each other?
He was cute. Like I didn't think he was that cute at first, but then like he started to grow on me, and he was funny. So like cute, funny, kind of tall. So.
I think the first thing that attracted me to you probably was just your presence, just your aura, and just you being you. And you walk into a room and you dominate, and you're confident, and everybody looks towards you. So I guess that's one of the first things that attracted.
Oh, okay. One thing that made you stronger as a couple. Communication.
Yes.
Like just talking about everything, like everything about ourselves and like everything about each other. Like literally, if one person does something that the other person doesn't like, we immediately say something about it, or like we have a conversation about it, and we are very understanding of each other, I think.
And I think another thing that made us so much stronger as a couple is that we were friends first. We didn't just get in this relationship just off rip. It was, okay, let's establish a relationship. Let's set a foundation for something so that it can truly last. And then when you add God to that, and when you add, praying together, reading the Bible together, going to church together, and just really being for each other and trying to improve each other, can't beat that.
That's true.
Are you the jealous type?
Yes. Not jealous. However, watch how you talk to my man. That's all.
Yeah. Like, just FYI, don't mess with me. My girl crazy. She will come for you, and I'm gonna just be a world star. In fact,
he said world.
It is what it is. So, when did you two start dating?
June 23rd, 2018. So we're like 6.5 months in.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like forever.
How did we get into Howard? That's a loaded question.
That's a very loaded question. Long story short, I wanted to go to Howard since like my sophomore, junior year. And my mom was like, whatever school you get full tuition to, or at least full tuition to, you're going. So I originally got full tuition to go to George Mason University, a part of like this scholarship program, and actually committed to the school, like signed a contract and everything. And then like a month later, right before accepted students day at Howard, Howard gave me full tuition. So I switched to Howard.
Say to get into Howard, you should have more than one thing to offer to the school. If you think about it, you should be able to be more than just a brainiac, more than just a book smart person. What can you get involved to with the community? How can you leave a legacy, and how can you impact the school for a positive way? That's how you get into the illustrious Howard University. Next question. When were you convinced that he or she was the love of your life?
I'm convinced that he's the love of my life on a daily basis. Let's just start there. But the moment I was really convinced was when I was really sad, like something had happened, and I was just like in my bag, deep in my duffel. And he just sat there with me and he held me like while I cried. Like he didn't say anything, he didn't ask any questions. He just said, okay, I'm coming and I'll be there for you. So from that moment, I knew that that was a person I want to spend the rest of my life with, because even in my darkest times, he's still there.
I think when I was convinced that she was the love of my life is when she truly looked out for me, and she got me out of a bad situation, and she just wanted the best for me, and she was straight up with me. She was honest. She punched me in the chest a couple times too. She was like, come on, don't be a punk. Like, don't be a punk. Come on. Like, I know who you are and I know what you're capable of doing. So when you have someone that's really down for you and wants to see you improve, that's when you know. That's when you know. That's when you know. Do you ever miss speech?
See, that's a yes and a no.
So, I mean, I know for me, I miss speech just because I love competing and I love the activity and I love, doing what I do. That's my thing. And even though I'm on the Howard debate team, we don't compete as much or as often as it would be back in high school. Yeah. So I do miss that.
I don't necessarily miss speech. Yeah.
Except period. What happens when y'all fight?
We talk.
Yeah,
like we don't. I don't know, like.
Yeah, we don't box each other. Like, it's
we just kind of like, okay, so here's this problem. Let's just talk.
Talk it out.
Talk it out. Talk it out.
Favorite memory together?
So many. My favorite memory would have to be when you came to Florida. So like seeing his face, like when I exposed him to like my culture. So like I'm Haitian and Bahamian. So like everybody in my family has accents, you know, like we eat different food, like things like that. So introducing him to that, and like seeing his reaction and like how well he adapted and like how well he interacted with my family and stuff like that, like that made me really happy. And it made me also happy that he had a good time. So yeah, I think that would definitely be my favorite memory with him.
Sac passé. Hey, I think that's all I got. I think my favorite memory with the Trenee would probably be when we spent a weekend up in the waterfront at my aunt's house.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was great. I dragged her in the rain through all the all the museums and through all the national parks.
Yes, literally dragged me.
Literally in the rain. She said, "I don't want to see the Martin Luther King Jr. monument." I was like, "Okay, that's cool. We're just gonna walk around on the park." And then next thing she knew, I was like, I mean, we're only 5 minutes away, so like, why not slide through?
He tricked me into walking to the Martin Luther King Jr. memorial.
At the end of the day, I always get what I want, and that's that on that. Next question. First impression of each other.
Hated him. Okay, hate is a strong word. I just didn't like him. I was like, who is this kid? First of all, I could tell he thinks he's all that, and he's not. I mean, now he is. But back then, I was like, he's not.
What was the first sentence that you said to me, Trenee?
Okay, so I was performing, and in my piece, junior year, on the first page, I say, black. I'm so tired of black men.
And what did you do?
He was a young black male in the front row, and I said, "I'm so tired."
I was racially profiled.
Like what?
In the middle of a speech by a black person. What type
That's
of?
not even racial profile.
She said,
I'm so tired of black men. Nothing against you. Nothing.
I didn't even know this girl.
I didn't even know you. So how is this to be
How you gonna talk? So, who would be more equipped to survive in the wilderness with no personal resources? Me. Me.
Weren't you a Boy Scout?
Yeah, I was a Boy Scout.
See.
All right.
Boy Scout.
You come for Boy Scouts too? You know what? How did we meet? I feel like
we kind of went over this, but
we met in Birmingham, Alabama.
2017. Our junior year.
Outside
at the National Speech and Debate Association's Nationals. And we met outside of a program oral interpretation semi-final round. Was it the second semi-round?
Yes, it was.
It was the second semi-final round, and this was the first time I had ever seen him in my life. And then we didn't even speak to each other, actually. Like, the first time we spoke was December of that year, and at Patriot Games.
Yeah.
That was the first time we actually said something to each other.
So favorite rapper and why?
Kung Fu Kenny, because he's always spitting the facts and the truth, and yeah, that's an artist.
So here's the thing. I don't have a favorite rapper, but I do have a favorite type of rapper. So I like I enjoy storytellers. So people that it's not just, you know, money, drugs, stuff like that.
So J. Cole.
Yeah, no, definitely J. Cole's on there. Chance the Rapper's up there. Kanye West, you know, like before Kimmy K. So I'm talking like College Dropout, Early Registration, all that. Early Kanye. And just people like that. How long have we been dating?
6.5 months.
6 years. How did we get to know each other so well?
Because he's nosy.
I am.
I'm a low-key closed-off person, so I was not trying to like tell him my whole life story. But he had other plans. So he just likes to ask a lot of questions, and he also likes to, you know, just tell people a lot about himself. Well, like tell me a lot about himself, just because that's what he liked to do. So naturally, we just found out more about each other, and we spent a lot of time together. It's my partner.
What was it like to be in Poi finals together 2 years in a row? I mean, like the first time didn't really count because it's like
the first time we wasn't really feeling each other, and we didn't talk. So I mean, it wasn't really anything. Like I just saw him as a competitor. But the second time we actually were like kind of together, so it was like being in Poi finals with your boo. So
yeah,
I felt proud.
I was proud. I was so happy. I was like, yeah.
I was proud. I was like, look at my boo. Look at him.
Hey. What's your favorite part of Howard?
The people and the culture of it.
Retweet. The people and the culture. Coming from Minnesota, it's not too many black people up there. So having all-encompassing black experience is just excellent, and I love it so much. And I love my H in front of
my B in front of my C. I love my H, B, C. You know.
So, what are our favorite pieces of each other? What's up with all these speech questions? You know, like, close the yearbook.
Close that yearbook, because we sure did. But whatever. I like his oratory from his senior year. The only time he did oratory, that was busting. I thought it was really good. The cultural appropriation. Yeah, it was good. It's funny.
I liked her junior year piece. Her junior year Poi.
Interesting. Even though I called you out.
I mean, but it's okay. It's okay. You did great. Why are Sky and Destin the better CBC duo?
They're not. That's why they don't have a YouTube channel. Love you, Sky, and love you, Destin.
Who gets annoyed by the other the most?
Me.
I don't know what I do.
Is as amazing as he is annoying. I will be minding my business, and then he starts.
That's not annoying.
That's annoying.
I'm showing my love for you. Am I ashy?
Yeah, your face is a little dry.
Who's better at speech?
Let's not have this discussion.
Yeah. That was the last question.
Well, thank you all so much for asking questions. We hope you enjoyed this video, the first video on Trenee's Way. We definitely have more videos coming soon. So if you have any ideas for what we should do, just let us know. Comment them. Be like, we want you to do this. If you like what you saw, if you didn't like what you saw, hit the like button anyway. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can be alerted when we post the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Have a beautiful day.